Yeah.
I'm going to warm up. So.
Who are you and who are you with and what do you guys do?
Okay, I'm Danny Day from QCF Design. We build desktop dungeons that took excellence in design at IGF this year.
Great. And, can you show us the game? Or?
Sure. We've made quite a few changes. One of the first changes is that the old menu looked pretty bad and it was just a collection of buttons on a screen, much like this one, except this one's temporary. So one of the things we're doing is that we've now added a kingdom to the game itself. So the meta game has been expanded a lot. And what we've done is make it so that everybody sort of builds their own kingdom as they go along. So you go out, kill monsters, and in this like weird medieval capitalist approach, sell their parts off to collectors in order to get enough money to upgrade your kingdom. So I'm just going to go ahead and play a new dungeon quickly. I'm going to go with a kind of danger, a human, and fighter is always a good idea. Another thing we've added now, and forgive the temporary graphics, but this is work in progress obviously, is we've added preparations to the game. So now you can start playing with, say, a better sword, for instance, which is totally what I'm going to go do. So I've got a better sword, and I think I'm going to try and earn more money out of this dungeon. So there you go. Those preparations are things that players choose to add to their kingdom as they go along. So for E3 we've got a frozen kingdom, you can't actually do much to it. But as you play the game yourself, your kingdom starts off really tiny and you grow it bigger and bigger and bigger, so that's really fun. So standard desktop dungeons, I move around, and my goal is to try and kill monsters. So I'm going to go ahead and kill Medusa, and hopefully I can get close to another level 1. There we go. Now I'm level 2, so I'm higher. Like, you start off as a level 1 in a randomly generated dungeon, and your goal is to level up by killing monsters until you're powerful enough to kill the level 10 boss at the end of it. That's how you get more money out of it. What we've done is we've added a lot of new features to the gameplay. So we've got an inventory here on the side that we can control. You can move items around. You can actually convert items into your racial bonus. So we have 7 races in the game and 19 classes, and they all interact together in interesting ways. The classes determine your sort of moment-to-moment gameplay, and the race determines your racial bonus. So as a human, every time you convert something, you get extra attack damage. So, because humans are ruthless bastards, basically. That's how it works. And we've been expanding the game and adding a lot of features. Like, we've now got quests, so you can sort of go down into sub-dungeons and find more interesting things going on, and maybe a little puzzle that you need to solve or whatever. And we've been expanding the game for nigh on a year now. And the new build should be coming out to PC and Mac very soon, or the beta should be coming out very soon. So we started pre-orders for that last week, which is going really well. That's great fun. And as soon as the full game is out on PC and Mac, we'll be pushing for Android and iPhone, because that's the next question we get asked. When's this coming for my phone? And the answer is as soon as possible.
So is that like your future roadmap?
Yeah, get it out on phones, and then after that we're going to sleep for a long time. Kind of just like, I need a bit of a break.
So you have any intentions of maybe going to Xbox Live, Xbox Arcade versus PSN?
We'd like to. We've had some interest from a couple of console-focused developers in the past, but we've been focusing mainly on getting the full version out, and then we'll see from there. We have some retail interest as well. People want to get the game on shelves, so that's pretty good.
And can you talk about your development house?
Oh yeah. QCF Design is in Cape Town, South Africa. There's 3 of us, myself, Fred Encheber, and Mark Luck. They're pretty awesome guys. We literally just get up every morning and make games until we can't do that anymore and then fall asleep. South Africa is a bit of a strange place in terms of game development as an industry. There isn't much going on. We sort of had to start our own industry kind of like 7 or 8 years ago and just made it up as we go along. So for us, this year's been awesome. I mean, GDC was great. Being here at E3 is kind of like a dream come true. Like, I'm not even from this continent, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Great. Any other IPs or games you guys might be developing?
Oh, everybody always asks that. Like, the easy answer is we have 1 billion. One of the things we do is we churn out a lot of quick prototypes. And those tend to, the ones that get played a lot, because we just put them up for free on our forums. So a lot of the ones that get played a lot, we've got this short list of things that we really want to make. I mean, we've got games that did really well in Microsoft Dream Build Play competition a couple of years ago, for instance. We want to finish that. We really want to finish another couple of prototypes that have been out for ages. I actually had a game shown to Nintendo behind closed doors like many years ago at E3 when I was a young designer. So yeah, we're looking forward to doing more stuff. Desktop Dungeons is just the start.
What kind of games do you like to play, or maybe a game that you wish you guys had actually developed?
Oh, I think like I wish I'd made Braid. Jonathan Blow is kind of like a hero of mine. I met the guys from Introversion at GDC. They were amazing. I love the stuff they make. And generally, I play a lot of RTS games, and we play a lot of hack and slash games. I find that my two favorite genres are definitely hack and slash and RTS. So.
Yeah. Did you ever play sort of Fargo by chance?
We keep hearing that name. Yes, Rodin played a lot of it, as far as I know. Yeah. So.
It's very, it seems very reminiscent.
Yeah, there's that Tower of the Sorcerer. The concept for this actually took about 2 years to evolve, and came out of a discussion of us talking about how cool Oasis was. And we were like, oh, wouldn't it be awesome if we had sort of like a grid-based system that we could do something really fun with? And then, yeah, eventually Desktop Dungeons just happened out of that.
Cool. Great.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.